So, hello. Let's see, where am I? I am in the car. Okay, fine. Then I know. Oh, good for me. Where am I going? I'm a little happy today. I got a little happy for several reasons. One reason is that, knock on wood, and I mean really knock on wood, I don't have toothache. This is the first day in 1.5-2 weeks now that the tooth that I had pain, I don't feel much pain there yet today. So I did some like small operation on myself last night, and that seems to have helped with that tooth. Knock on wood. At least for now, and even if it comes back later, at least I had a few hours without any pain. So should be happy for that. And I'm on my way into Kramfors. I hope that you can hear me because I don't have the phone connected to the Bluetooth at the moment, to the car stereo. I'm going to my friend Ulf, and then we are going to my new house, which I always say apartment, but it isn't a real apartment, but yeah. Because the one that lived there before, he called and told him that he was already out now. He had done his move. He has moved further up north, around 20 miles from here. And we had an arrangement that I could get access earlier if he didn't need to clean out and do the normally when leaving an apartment, you who have rented it need to clean out, so the next one just can move in. But since he is moving so far away, he wanted he said, okay, if you get access earlier, can you please then take care of the cleaning? And I said, yeah, that's no problem whatsoever, because normally I even clean, even though they have clean, I often do some cleaning before I move in. Just, unnecessarily maybe, depends on how much they have cleaned before, of course. But still I like to do that, a little touch up. And he called now and said, Norm, I would get access on Tuesday, but now he called and said he was already out now, and he has left the keys and all that. So I am now going to Kramfors to my friend Ulf, and we are then going to this little house there. And I brought my cleaning stuff, so I will start cleaning, and maybe I even will drive a few boxes with the plates and all that, so I can unpack those into cupboards, because I need boxes. I'm low on boxes, so then I can use the other boxes to pack. And I also will get some. Why am I driving in 4th gear when I have 5? Well, you can't answer that. Now I have put in the 5th gear. was I was surprised that it it is just like 2 days earlier, but those 2 days can make a big difference at the end, because now I can start cleaning out, and on next Saturday is the big move, where we take all furniture and so on. But during this week I will go there with some boxes that I can take in the car, just like all to minimize, so when we are doing the full move it doesn't need to be a lot of stuff. We are going to be 5 people, or 4.5, because my health issues is I can't really do lift too much and so on. I get so out of breath and all that stuff. No, I'm not going to start complaining about my health and blah 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 yada yada, but I just mentioned. So that's what's going on. And the weather, yeah, we are still like 4 or 5 plus degrees. I think it will. We had over a week with this. It's like, what? Is it spring already? But of course it isn't. But this is not normal. The snow has melted so much, and we had quite much snow in some parts of Sweden now, closer to the mountains. Yeah, he was in a hurry. There is like floodings and so on, because it is almost like spring flood, melting from the mountains and so on, and roads are being flushed away almost. This isn't normal. As I said before, I have never, under my 55 years, I can't remember that we had like this in January. Of course we had a few days with like 1 or 2, 3 maybe even plus degrees, but not this like this up to around, I think the most I saw was 13 plus. And yeah, I shouldn't I'm not complaining whatsoever, because this is I like when it's like this, no question about that. But it's strange. This is how it was when I lived down south. Down south it was like, could be a whole winter with like a couple of degrees plus. No snow, only rain. But up here it's strange. We will see what happens next week. I think it will go down to a few minus again. And of course we will get more snow, and it's not like winter is over. No, no. No way, Jose. The house here that comes up on the right side here, I live there. I did live on the top of it. It's like two apartment house. I lived there. My mother and father owned that house a while, and then I lived upstairs. They didn't live there. They had that as a rec. When they needed some rest and so on, because we had. I don't know what it's called in English, but we helped kids with drug problems and so on. So we had like 8 different 8 people living at us, like a foster home, but was at home and whatever. And sometimes they needed to have a few days off. Then they had that house where they could go and just chill a little bit, which they almost never did. So I had a house for myself. At that time, I worked as a caregiver on a mental institution. It was a really nice time. I enjoyed that work, and I work good at it. That's not the. I'm not bragging. I work, but yeah, even the one that was like the head of that institution, he often said that I was super gifted with this. That my father worked when we moved from. Did grow up. I'm born in South Sweden, but around when I were in first grade or so. What's it, third grade? I think we moved up here because my father and his mother came from here. So we moved back home for them to my father's parents' house. Took that over. My grandmother and grandfather's house. Before we got started with this foster home, my father worked at that institute. He had worked out with that kind of things for many, many years, and I were often with him. So when I quit school, I worked I wanted to have a job over the summer before I started to figure out what I were going, and I had military service and all that stuff. So I was just going to work there for a summer, but I were 5 years. But then the economics in Sweden kind of crashed. So it was like, we need to shut down this. And when that happened, everyone that I worked with there on that place, they turned against each other. They were so, they felt so worried what's going to happen with me, because over half were going to be laid off, but the rest were going to be offered other jobs around the area. So everyone were like turning and the back on each other, and it got really nasty. Everyone trash talked everyone. So I said, no, enough with this. I quit it because I couldn't take it, because I worked with everyone. It often was like those people. Some people were working together because they had the same schedule. So they were like different teams. And then at the evenings, those were another team came, and I worked with everyone because I sometimes worked 18 hours doing double shifts and so on. So they trash talked everyone, and as soon as someone left the room, they started to talk about that one, and I were in the middle of it, and I liked them all, but I couldn't take it. I said I quit. So I quit. So that's a little story about my life. A small part. Well, it was a big part during that period. house right in front of us is the police house. So there one of my nephews work there now and then, but she also works in Härnösand and all other cities, because that's how they have a huge district with cops now. And when I say huge, I mean huge. Oh, quite icy. I hope I can get up. Oh, this is damn. I'm not sure I'm going to get up. Well, I need to take. Oops. Oh, damn. That wasn't good. I need to have some speed. This is ridiculous. This city should be a shame. They don't take care of the streets, but they have bad economics also, so that's the reason. So hopefully I can have some speed and get into the gravel. Oh no, I did not. So the anti-spin is making it impossible. So that was stupid. I need to quit the stream now and call my friend.